name is Kerri Jimmy. Several years back, I became disillusioned with my faith. I'm not sure what happened exactly, but I didn't feel I was getting anything out of attending Mass or even being Catholic anymore. I tried a non-denominational church, but soon realized they were more about fluff and feelings, and the whole setup made no sense to me. I left feeling empty and misguided and never went back. I came back here and committed to really giving the Mass my full attention. I don't remember much about that particular Mass, but I do remember Father Prophet saying the Eucharistic prayer and raising the Eucharist up high. I remember looking at it and really seeing it for what it was, Jesus. What I had been looking for was right in front of me. I had just failed to see it. I've been showing up every Sunday since, chasing that high, looking to experience the same feeling every week. The spark that reignited my faith happened here in this building, but the fuel that keeps that fire burning happens in the McCall Center. I've since had an insatiable hunger to keep learning and growing in my faith. I've joined Walking with Purpose, and every Tuesday I spend my evenings with the most wonderful group of women where we get to learn, share our faith in our lives, and encourage and pray for each other. In a similar way, being involved in family faith formation, where I've been a small group facilitator for the last several years, has also given me the opportunity to grow my faith, while meeting and helping others along the way with their own journey. I've enjoyed getting to know so many people on a deeper personal level than what just attending Mass allows. The sad reality, however, is that we have outgrown our physical space. Currently, we are at the breaking point. Family faith formation is quite literally a standing room only event. Families were turned away this year because there physically is not enough space. And the sad fact is, if we can't fully welcome them all into every aspect of our ministry, they won't stay. To those of you who have already pledged to the capital campaign, thank you. Thank you for seeing the vision and need and being invested in the future of this parish for all of us. If you feel the voting is fine as it is, I humbly ask you to reconsider. If you think it doesn't affect you personally, I ask you to look around at everyone here who it does affect. Our young families just starting their faith journeys, our neighbors, married, single, or widowed, who come here to be a part of all the different groups we offer to grow and nurture their faith. I ask you to keep in mind how your own faith has been formed and shaped you. And to those of you who are thinking, I simply cannot possibly afford to be a part of this, I want to be completely honest, I'm with you. Pledging to this campaign came after considerable prayer and discernment, and a few conversations with my daughter that we do in fact have coffee at home and don't need to stop at Dunkin' every time we leave the house. Giving to the campaign will be felt in the Otto House, and sacrifices will be made. I've witnessed and received so much of my faith here that I feel very passionate about giving back so others can experience the same. And this isn't to say I don't still worry. It's what I do best, but I've been working hard on turning that worry to play. I've been in plenty of pickles in my life, and not once did the big guy not come through for me. All of this to say, I get it. It's a big ask and will require sacrifice for all of us. But the return of that sacrifice will be so much greater. I hope my words have resonated with you, and ask that you pray for those who have already graciously pledged and those still discerning, that we may continue to be a parish for everyone to grow the Catholic faith and experience Jesus in profound ways here.
Good morning. My name is Jimmy Gray. I'm a member of the Pastoral Council at St. Mark, and wanted to take just a few moments to talk to you about the capital campaign. It is really hard to believe we are almost at mid-April, and we are so close to our goal of $4 million. For those of you that have been reluctant to support the campaign, or maybe are still considering the campaign, I wanted to share a few thoughts as we close in on the finish line, and perhaps even frame this campaign in a different or even wider lens. To me, the capital campaign, when I chose to contribute, always centered around a few important concepts. If I saw this as a simple construction project, I too may have been reluctant to embrace this vision. But I've always viewed it differently. To me, the campaign centers on three important themes: legacy, investment, and belief. First, I see this campaign as a legacy. I probably have to, as by trade I'm a history teacher. To me, I don't see a building. I see legacy, and through our generosity and support, the ability to pass on our faith to the next generation of parishioners. I know personally, as I age, it will give me great joy to look back and know that I played a small part in enhancing our parish for the future. This is not just a building. If we see this project as only a building, it is easy to dismiss it as an expense, or a project, or even perhaps an unneeded improvement. I see this project as an investment in people, and more importantly, as an investment in our faith, making sure for the long term that the people of St. Mark have the space and ability to adequately share and practice our faith. I see this as an investment in our parishioners of all ages who will benefit from this. Things to believe in. There seems to be less and less we can believe in during these times. War, political division, people turning away from the faith. If you go into that building on any given day, and particularly on Sunday, you can witness that St. Mark is thriving and is the antithesis of a departure from faith. Our parish is truly something we can support and believe in, particularly in uncertain times. As we do push to the finish line, I challenge those that are still weighing support for the capital campaign, or perhaps even previously dismissed it, to view this campaign as a chance to give of ourselves, to invest in our parish, and to invest in our Catholic faith, and as an opportunity to honor and hold St. Mark up as something we can believe in and hold on to in uncertain times. Thank you.